to another drag tune video. As you guys see in the background, I have the ZL1 1LE Camaro 2018. Such a beautiful car. I'm not gonna lie, this thing in person, I mean, I've seen this thing in person twice, and it's just super nice car. So I'm gonna show you guys two tunes. One of the tune is going to be for the original engine fully built, and the other tune is going to be with a 7.2 liter V8 engine in it. So like always, everybody new to that channel, to this channel, hit that subscribe button and let's get right to it, guys. So I have the 2018 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE. I like the flow of the name like that. Let's go right to the custom upgrades. Let's go right over here to the engine. As you guys see, the original engine gives you 1,090 horsepower, 955 foot-pounds of torque, weighing 2,900 pounds. And the reason why you get that is because I went from supercharger, so this comes naturally with a supercharger in it, to twin turbos, which is a super crazy nice option they actually added to this, to make it either from going from supercharger to twin turbo. So I put the twin turbos in there to gain more horsepower. You also gain more top speed with the twin turbos. And let's fully build it. Let's drop everything on here full race, just like you guys see. There we go. There we go. And that flywheel, we need that for top end speed. Let's go right over here. Race on brakes, rally on the softer end on the suspension with rally, and let's put that there. Full weight reducted and no roll cage. So that is done with that. Let's go right over here. Everything is going to be race like always. There you go, just like you guys see. There we go. And then tires, of course, drag tires. The front, leave them alone. It's already 305s in the front, huge tires already in the front. And then in the back we got 335s in the back. You could probably pull away with a 325. I can see this car pulling away with the 325 with the original engine, but let's go and be safe, and do the 335s in the rear. And then wheels, grab whatever wheels you guys are like that are super light. I'm just in love with these wheels. The style of them looks so nice. I wish they were lighter, but the style on those Rotiform wheels looks super dope. 19s in the front and 19s in the rear. And then all you get is front spacers there, but we're not going to do that. And besides that, you get an option to take off the spoiler. I love the way it looks with the spoiler, but if you guys want to reduce some more weight and make this thing even quicker, you take off the spoiler. But the spoiler just looks, it's what makes the car, that and the front diffusers, and I mean the fronts, the canards and everything, it just looks super beautiful. What you guys think about this crazy half two-tone paint job that it just came up to mind to do? And then I put the Z01 with the Garrett on the side. I'm probably going to make it smaller later on, but super crazy paint job I just made. I always like to make something for you guys and don't have a plain car. And that is it with the build. Let's go right to the tune. So we're doing a 1.60 to 63.8, 0 to 100, traps around 228. Tire pressure is inflated in the front, and then full disinflated in the back there with 15% in the back. And then here goes the gears, guys. 220 final drive, 325 first gear, 225 second, 160 third, 125, and 110 on that fifth gear. So it's going to be a fifth gear with the top end speed there. But I believe the car is a 4-gear transition. I'm pretty sure it is. Everything else zeroed out in 7. And then 65, soft in the front and also pretty soft in the rear there, because this thing has like it's pretty snappy. It's pretty snappy. That transition from first to second, it tends to make that second spin on you. So this making it a lot softer here with once that distributes that power there, it kind of balances everything out. And of course, we're gonna have the car raced all the way up. And then I have it at 2, 15, 15, 15, and 15. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. Let's take the original engine out for a spin. Let's listen to this engine for the first time for you guys, because I already heard the engine. Sounds really good. It's like a graspy breaking down kind of sound, like it's right. It just sounds like it's like breaking towards the end there. Super unique sound with this car. And the higher the pitch, it has like a higher pitch with a graspy, very graspy sound to it. Super cool. Alrighty guys, so let's go and fast travel to the drag strip. Let's go right over here to the quarter mile. Remember, this is a quarter mile tune, but you guys can bring this tune out for the half a mile, and you can use the full car through the whole half a mile. So just because it's in a quarter mile doesn't mean that you guys can't go down there and do the whole half a mile on it. Look at somebody doing a wheelie. Alrighty, so remember to launch the car. This is going to be a 4K launch because I was trying to do it on that launch there, which is looking like a 2,800 RPM launch at 20 pounds. But look at that torque. We have 955 pounds of torque coming out of the line, which you can launch it at 2,000, but I am more suggesting to launch it higher. And by doing that, remember, you move the car forward and back, and then you real quickly press A gas and clutch, A gas and clutch, really quick. It's like a simultaneous movement. A, which is e-brake, gas, and then the clutch. And now we are still in the same boost, but the tune is for that. And of course, remember to get those tires hot. If not, you will spin like you guys saw. And then if you don't pay attention to your gears, it will redline like you just saw again. But yeah, it traps nicely at 162, 163 in the quarter mile. Let's go down there real quick. Let's give you, let's do it from right here. So remember, you move the car back. You can get those tires hot if you want. And then you move the car forward, line it up, press the brake, and then real quickly, oh, it didn't work. So if it doesn't work, you do the same thing. You just move back, forward, make sure to stop it with the brake, and then give it another shot. A, gas, and clutch. A, gas, and clutch. There you go. Now you're going to have a nice grippier launch there. This tune here has more wiggle room for you guys to make it quicker. From what I see, that first gear, you can make it a lot shorter to make it quicker. Remember guys, all my tunes are pretty much that you guys can touch up on them and make them even faster than what I'm showing you guys. That's the whole motive of all my tunes. I'm just a guide to showing you guys how to launch, how to drive, and how to build these cars. Besides that, you can make this car a lot quicker, trapping a lot better, and it's all for you guys. There you go, 163, almost 164. So I mean, this is a super nice solid car. Let's go to the house here and let's drop in that 7.2 liter V8 with even more horsepower. Let's go right over here, upgrades, custom upgrades. Let's load up those tunes that I have already in there for you guys. So you guys just look up my gamer tag. Remember, it's always on the top left corner. It's Mars X Tune or Ton, T-U-N, and you got to space all the letters and the lowercase x. All the other letters are pretty much capitalized there. So let's load up the 7.2 liter. As you guys see, if I click on share, you guys won't be able to get the tune, but they're already all up there on the share codes there, so you guys can grab them. Just look up my name, and that'll be the easiest route. So let's load up the 7.2 liter, which is pretty much the same build. Let's go right over here. Now, this engine gives you 1,356 horsepower with a torque of 1,021 foot-pounds of torque, weighing 2,900 pounds. So that's going to probably be one of the best engines you guys are going to be dropping into this thing, even though the original engine sounds super nice, and I wish you can trap a little higher, but these cars tend to be pretty heavy on the heavy side. I will suggest you guys to use the original engine just to the dope sound and having the original engine in it. But if you guys want to have an option, you have two right now with this 7.2 liter V8. So remember, put everything just like you guys see in the background there. No roll cage, no do the weight reductant on it. and then put everything on here when it comes towards this drivetrain, all towards race. There you go. And remember to put the tires, drag tires, front leave them alone 305. The rear we got 335s, and then the same wheels, same everything. And I still left the spoiler, even though you guys can take off that spoiler to make it look even better. Here goes the gears, guys. 1.6. It's doing about the same, exactly about the same. The track speed is just a little higher. 1.6, 3.5, and then 245, 55, 50 in the front, 15 in the rear. And then we have 223, 215, 160, 125, and 110. So all I did here was pretty much the first gear and second gear, I believe, was the only things I changed. But besides that, the car was still moving pretty solid with a 4K launch. Zero everything out in 7, 65, 65, 1, and then pretty soft still, and then raise all the way up. And then same 2, 15, 15, 15. Nothing with that, nothing with that, and 100 and 100. Let's take this thing outside, show you guys what this 7.2 racing engine sounds. I'm pretty sure you guys heard it already previously, but it's a real nice, solid. It's not as graspy as the original engine though. You know, this one's a little bit more solid, more old school. The original engine sounds like new school. You know what I'm saying? Let's go right over here. It's going to be the same exact launch. Now we have 11 pounds of boost with 964. So it's lower in the boost but higher in that torque, and all you gotta do is let go of those two. And remember, if it does spin like you guys see, make sure to burn out the tires. Get those tires hot, especially when you take the cars out of the festival. Always get those tires hot. The tires being hot has to do a lot in the game now. So always try to get those tires hot, and try to take a look at your temperature. Don't let it too hot. Like, just do a quick burnout like that, and then you're all set to go. Make sure to press that A gas and clutch, and then once you launch it, it'll drop the way it does, and then you just transition those gears there, and you'll top out in third gear at around like 173. Now you're in the 170s, so you're 10 miles per hour higher with that horsepower. Remember, the quarter mile is right over here. To launch it, A gas and clutch. And there you go. This thing moving. Remember, the first gears have more wiggle room to make it even longer. Nice 175 miles per hour, almost 176 there. And remember, the gears are all tuned up, so you guys can use this whole half a mile if you guys want to. So yeah, hope you guys like the video, subscribe, enjoy, and I will see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye now.